This is a disclaimer. I'm not actually going to war. I don't actually want to fight Arkansas Woodcutter. It's called the British sense of humour. Everything you're about to see has been done with my tongue firmly lodged in my cheek. It's our sense of humour. And I'm well aware that there is only us that understand the British sense of humour. So that's why you're getting a disclaimer. Right, Warface. Shed war, huh? What is a shed war? Arkansas Woodcutter, if you want a war, you're going to get a war. Shed war. I'll fight you anywhere, not just in my shed. I'll fight you in your back garden. But you're not fighting me in mine, because I put a lot of work into that garden. And I don't want anything getting damaged. 712, 713, 714, 715, flipping on. Who is he? Who's he think he is? Woodcutter. Arkansas. 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 You've gone too far. When there's a war and you've been called, you get training. Because somebody all the way over in Arkansas thinks he's nice and safe because he's a long way away. He's giving it all that. He's saying Brit bums won't join the shed wars. Brit bums don't know what they're doing. Brit bums are just gonna sit in the gardens, enjoying the miserable British weather, growing potatoes in toll fungus. Well, I've had enough. I'll tell you what, we do not grow potatoes in toll fungus. Everybody knows that earwax does a much better job than toll fungus. So I've had enough. You pick the fight. You're going to have to deal with what's coming your way. Pity you. I pity the fool. I pity the fool. Do you know that the world heavyweight boxing division is currently ruled by us Brits, right? And if you've just seen me doing my exercises, you'll know I'm not a heavyweight, right? Even though I have got a little bit of flab going on. Look at that. I need to eat more vegetables. I need to grow more vegetables. So, it's a war of information, Shed Wars, if I've understood it correctly. Bit of a problem there. I'm not actually at my home with my garden right now. I'm in this tiny little monk's cell. I'm not at my home. So, I'm going to have to get creative. What information can I share with our beloved cousins across the pond? Right, as I said before, I'm not at my garden, so you're going to have to make do with some paper and a pen. Good old British paper, good old British pen. We invented the pen, you know. We invented paper. We invented America. Don't forget that. Shed Wars. Cheeky, cheeky. Right then. So, I was thinking, America. Huge country. That's supposed to be Alaska. Right? And I'm just kind of ignoring the fact that Canada's separating. It's all the same, isn't it? You're like a good barbecue. And then you've got the bit at the bottom, the border with Mexico. Good football nation. Soccer. Mexico. So up here we've got polar bears. Somewhere there, it's California. I'll draw a picture of the sun. Smiley, right? And then we've got Florida. And then it goes up. Don't really know what's there, to be honest. Somewhere up there is New York. Anyhow, you get the story. You've got the big lakes, the Rust Belt. See? Us Brits, we do know a thing or two. America. Land of the brave? Or is it? I think America is land of the lawn. Wow. You guys are obsessed with your lawns. That's what this moaning Brit sees when I look across the Atlantic, all the way from our extremely small but mightily powerful island nation there. When I look there, I see grass outside of absolutely everybody's house. Unless you live in New York in one of those really, really tall skyscraper things, then you're not going to have grass. But everyone else, you're obsessed with lawns. So, you started it, big man, calling us out for growing potatoes in toe fungus, of all things. Why don't you take all those grass cuttings from your lawn? This is just an idea, by the way. Brits invented thinking. You can have that. That's our gift to you. That's grass. We didn't invent drawing, as you can see. I'm not very good at that. Every time, lawnmower, you cut all your grass, right? That must be time consuming, because you've got to actually push the lawnmower around and cut the grass, and then you've got to go around and collect all the grass that you've mowed. So instead, next page, why don't you aerial view? That means from above, right? So there's your house. Put a chimney pot there. Okay. You've got all this grass here. There's the road. And you guys drive that way, right? On the right hand side. Right is wrong. Next to the road, you're going to have a bit of sidewalk, I presume. Pavement. Okay, that's your pavement. Sidewalk. You say tomato, I say tomato. Alright? Why don't you save yourself a bit of time? Dig up a strip about a foot, maybe 2 foot wide, okay, of lawn. So straight away, I'm saving you time, because that's a bit less lawn that you've got to mow. Dig up the grass, get rid of the grass, right? You can't eat grass. What's the point? You're now going to have soil here. Why don't you plant a row of beautiful British potatoes? None of this Manitoba red nonsense. Sounds like some kind of tropical disease. Get a good old British variety potato in there, right? And then with the rest of your grass, cover up the potatoes. Oh, that's absolute genius. The boys are genius. Cover up the potatoes with the rest of the grass that you're still mowing. So I'm giving you two things here. I'm saving you time, because you've got a bit less grass that needs mowing on your enormous lawns that you all seem obsessed with having. And also, you're going to be getting food out of that little bit of space that you've clawed back. So there's my contribution to Shed Wars. There will be more. Now, let's not forget that you were extremely cheeky, Arkansas Woodcutter. But us plucky Brits, we like a bit of cheek, right? So for your cheek, I am firmly declaring myself on hashtag Team Woodcutter. There you go. See, now I've joined your team. Of course you're going to win. You've got a Brit on your team now. So it's hashtag Team Woodcutter all the way. God bless America. God bless the gardeners. God bless Shed Wars. No, I'm not too sure I can use that actually in the video. I think that raw potato is missing something. What's that raw potatoes missing? Would that work in America if we just got a little bit of toe fungus? Yeah? I'm sure they'd like that. They'd appreciate that. Yeah. So there you go. A Brit has just solved food growing issues in the USA. I invented that. I'm a bit... Oh, hang on. And I can't believe I never thought. Ron Finlay. Ron Finlay's already done that. Everything I've just said. You invented Ron Finlay. Not us. You invented Ron Finlay, the gangster gardener. Ron is the man. Mr. Finlay. I don't call him Ron. I'm not cheeky enough. I don't know the man. If I ever met him, I would call him Sir. You invented Sir Ron Finlay. It gets worse. I just remembered. You invented the potato as well. It was already there. And in 1584, Sir Walter Raleigh brought it back from Virginia to England and introduced it to us. You already invented the potato. Oh my. Shed wars.